yogis, it's Julia. I'm so glad that you're here. Today we're going to do a flow that is great for 100% beginners. You definitely can catch on and follow along, as well as any yogis who maybe have been spending too much time on their wrists and their shoulders and they need a yoga practice that is going to relieve some of those spaces. So let's get started. Come to the top of your mat to standing in mountain pose. You can bring your big toes to touch and leave some space between your heels, but if that causes you to feel a little off center, you're welcome to just step your feet right underneath your hips. From there, on your inhale, reach your arms up. Feel this weighted quality down through your legs, lift up through the sides of your waist, and then spin your pinky fingers in slightly till you feel your upper back get broad and the base of your neck nice and soft. Take a deep breath in here. Then on your exhale, soften your knees, come into a forward fold. So if this is your first forward fold of the day, you may want to pedal out your legs a little bit. You can move side to side and just let the back of your legs loosen up. You can round your upper back and relax the base of your neck. Let the top of your head just point straight down. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, come into a static forward fold, a little softness in your knees, especially if your low back feels tender. You can grab for opposite elbows and let your head hang. Take another deep breath in and a full breath out. On your next breath in, halfway lift. Draw your hands to your shin bones, lengthen your spine, draw your shoulder blades away from your ears. Feel your spine get really long and flat from your tailbone to your heart. Full breath in. Exhale to forward fold. So we'll call that a half sun A. We're going to take that half sun A again. On your inhale, stand all the way up, reach up. On your exhale, fold forward all the way back down. Breathe into halfway lift, hands on your shins, move your heart forward. Breathe out, forward fold, release your head again. Inhale, stand all the way up, reach your arms up overhead. Then exhale your hands to your heart. So we're going to add on from there. Inhale, reach your arms up. This time as you exhale, swing your right arm behind you, your left arm in front of you for a twist. Feel anchored down through your legs, lift your chest, and use your exhale to spin, twist, and gaze to your back thumb. Good. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale to open arm twist on the other side. It's natural that your hips want to swing just a bit with you. That's all right, but focus on length through your spine so that the majority of your rotation happens where there's ribs in the body. Take another breath in. Twist to your depth. Inhale, come back through center. Take your right hand to your left forearm, side bend, over to your right and stretch into your left side body. Feel both sides of the waist lengthen and use your exhale to deepen the pose. Good, root into your feet. Inhale, come back through center. Switch your grip so your left hand grabs onto your right forearm. Side bend as you exhale. Allow both sides of your waist to get a little longer as you inhale. And then deepen the fold, the side bend as you exhale. Good, inhale, come up through center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift, heart forward. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, stand all the way up, reach up. Exhale your hands to your heart. So let's move on to a variation of Sun B. Take your feet together and on your inhale, sit back into chair and reach your arms up overhead. Allow the weight to stay down into your heels. Feel anchored down through your tailbone. Lengthen the sides of your waist. Invite the base of your neck to stay soft. Take a full breath in. And then on your exhale, that open arm twist. Swing your right arm behind you, your left arm in front of you. Feel energy and anchoring down through your legs and length up through your spine. Twist with your exhales. Good. Inhale, come back through center. On your exhale, open arm twist to the other side. Anchor down through your legs and lengthen your spine. As you twist, rotate where there's ribs in the body so your gaze can then track to your back thumb. Good. Inhale, come up through center. Exhale, forward fold. Release the heat in your legs. Take your hands to your shins, halfway lift. Heart moves forward, up off your thighs. On your exhale, lunge your left foot back. Place your back knee down. Rise up to a kneeling crescent. Press down through your back shin and your front heel, and then lift and lengthen your spine. Good. Allow your heart to come through the frame of your shoulders and brighten your fingers up to the ceiling. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, fold forward to the top of your mat. Step your left foot up to meet your right. Drop your head. On your inhale, halfway lift your heart. On your exhale, let's take the other side. Lunge your right foot back. Drop your right knee down, and on your inhale, come to your kneeling crescent. Press down through your back leg and your front heel. Gather the sides of your waist so that you're tall through your spine, and then soften the base of your neck. Broaden up through your collarbones and your heart. Stay bright through your fingers as you inhale. On your exhale, step to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift, heart forward. Exhale, bow and release your head. Bring your feet to touch. Inhale, chair pose. Let's flow that little sequence. Exhale to open arm twist. Inhale through center. Exhale, open arm twist. Inhale through center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step and lunge your left foot back. Place your knee down. Inhale to your kneeling crescent. Reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Come to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, heart forward. Exhale, forward fold. Release your head. Inhale, halfway lift, heart forward. Exhale, right foot steps back. Release your knee. Inhale, lift up to your kneeling crescent. Exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, heart forward. Exhale, forward fold, bow. Let's close it off. Inhale, reach all the way up. Seal your palms. Exhale, hands to your heart. Good. So we're going to take one more series from the top of our mat, and then we'll open up. So on your inhale, sit back into your chair, reach your arms up. On your exhale, forward fold and release your head. Breathe into halfway lift once again. On your exhale, lunge your left foot back and spiral your back heel down. So look for approximately a heel to heel alignment. From there, root down into your feet, rise up to warrior one. Turn your ribs and your armpits forward. Lengthen up through your spine, and then soften any tension from your neck and jaw. Feel rooted and strong down through your legs, lifted and long in your spine. Take a full inhale, and on your exhale, circle your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, and loop your shoulder heads back. If this is kind of snug or tight on your shoulders, you can always take a towel or a strap or belt between your hands. Good. On your next inhale, lift your gaze and your heart to the ceiling. On your exhale, humble warrior bow. Bring your right ribs to the inside seam of your right thigh and release the back of your neck. Allow your shoulder blades to press into the back of your ribs and your chest, and send your knuckles away from the back of your skull. As you root into your feet, feel your inhale buoy your chest slightly forward, and as you exhale, crease a little more deeply from your hips. Stay for another inhale and another exhale. Good. Release your fingers on your inhale, rise all the way up to warrior one. On your exhale, forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, halfway lift. This time, lunge. Exhale your right foot back. Spiral your back heel down. Again, approximately a heel to heel alignment. Inhale, warrior one, rise up. Anchor down through your back leg as you lift tall through your spine. Then deepen into your lunge and let your ribs and your armpits point forward. Notice if you're kind of moving off to one side or if you feel a little off kilter, really root into both feet evenly so that your inhales lengthen you and your exhales strengthen you. One more full inhale. Good, and then on your exhale, take your hands behind your back, put the weird thumb on top, so you're doing both sides evenly. Loop your shoulder heads back and drive your knuckles down to your back heel. On your inhale, lift your chest and your gaze. On your exhale, fold into humble warrior. Invite your left ribs to come to the inside seam of your left thigh. Steer your left tailbone back towards your right heel and move your chest slightly forward. With your next exhale, round your upper back and let your head release towards the ground. Encourage your shoulder blades to press into the back of your heart and drive your knuckles up away from the back of your head. Take one more inhale. One more exhale. Good. Release your hands. On your inhale, rise up to warrior one, reach up. On your exhale, forward fold at the top of your mat. Take your hands to your shins, halfway lift your heart. Fold again, bow, release your head. Stand all the way up, reach up, seal your palms together, and exhale your hands to your heart. So open up to the long edge of your mat. Send your toes out and then squat down into a horse pose with your knees and your toes angled out in the same direction. Let your hands come to your heart. And as you sink low into your legs, lift your sternum up to your thumbs so you can feel some tension and support between your tailbone and your heart. Good. Allow the heat to build in your legs as you sit lower, and then continue to lift your crown almost as if you had a laundry basket on top of it and you had to push that up to the ceiling. Good. On your next inhale, straighten your legs, reach your arms up. Turn your back toes to the long edge of the mat and your front toes towards the top. Hug your hips back and then tip down into your triangle pose. So if the ground feels very far here, you can rest your hand lightly on your shin, or if you have a yoga block, place your hand on a yoga block. Pull your bottom waist long, let your neck lengthen, and then either gaze straight forward or turn your nose up underneath your thumb. Allow the sides of your body to remain long. And as you push down through the big toe mound of your front foot, hug your hip crease back. Let that stretch come into the front leg. Good, let's take another full breath in and a full breath out. Allow the side body to pull you up. On your inhale, stand all the way up. Bend into your front leg, come into warrior two. In warrior two, you want your front knee to stack over your ankle. Allow your ribs to come over your pelvis, and then gaze over your front middle finger. Let your arms be long and supported from underneath so that your neck can be soft and your gaze can be soft. Good. Take another full breath in and a full breath out. Stand up through center. Inhale. Turn both sets of toes out again. Exhale, come back to horse pose in the middle. Good. Allow your tail to sink, your knees to squeeze towards the pinky toe side of your feet, and your heart to lift right up into your thumbs. So you're strong in your legs, engaged and lifted in your core, tall through your spine. Take a full inhale. Sink a little deeper on your exhale. Good. Inhale, stand up tall, reach your arms up. Exhale to triangle pose in the other direction. So back toes turn parallel towards the long edge of your mat. Front toes point out. Hug your hip creases back and then hinge. Allow your bottom hand again to either rest softly on your shin or grab a yoga block. Lengthen the side of your waist from your hip crease to your armpit. Turn your torso so that your heart starts to point towards the ceiling. Let your nose either come underneath your top thumb or gaze straight forward if that's too much for your neck. Really nice. Stay strong in your legs, long in your spine. Take one more inhale, one more exhale. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale to warrior two. So you may have more space, you can lengthen your stride. Allow your front knee to stack over your ankle. Lengthen up through your torso and turn your gaze softly over your front middle finger. Feel your breath in expand you and lengthen you. Allow your breath out to anchor you and strengthen you. One more time, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, stand all the way up. And then let's turn to the top of your mat again. Take a big step and draw your hands to your heart. Good. Full inhale. Full exhale. Great. So now we're going to go into some standing balance. We'll start with all of our weight shifted into our left foot. Shift your weight into your left foot and externally rotate your right leg. And you can start here with a kickstand, with your toe touched down to the mat. This is a great place to be if you're just starting to work on your balance. If you're feeling comfortable there, you can slide your heel up to your lower leg. And if that feels all right, bring your foot up to your upper leg. Press your foot into your leg and let your leg squeeze back to meet it. Allow your hips to level and lengthen up through your torso. If your ribs are starting to pop out, gently pull them in and bring your hands to your heart. If you notice that your foot is sort of wobbling just a little bit side to side, know that that's perfectly normal and natural. The whole point of challenging our balance is so that our brain and our body can figure out where we are in space and we get a little bit better standing upright. Good. If hands at your heart is starting to get a little bit easy, you can increase the challenge, send your arms up high. Let's stay for another full breath in and a full breath out. Really good. Release your foot. If your ankle needs a little relief, just dance out your hips a little bit. Great. So let's go to the other side. Transfer your weight now into your right foot. Turn out your left foot, and then start to find either your kickstand, your foot on your lower leg, or lift your foot up to your upper leg. Meet your foot and your leg with equal pressure. From there, feel anchored down through your legs, and then integrate your spine nice and tall, supported by your core. And then your hands can come to your heart. If you'd like to express this pose a little bit further, grow your branches. So tree pose is a really great pose to work on balance and stability, as well as to identify and truly feel that deep center line of the body that helps us find some core support and spinal stability. Good, let's take one more breath in. And one more breath out. Release your hands, release your foot. And again, if you need to, dance out your hips a little bit to give your ankles some relief. From here, take a deep breath in, reach your arms up. And on your exhale, fold forward, bow. Let your head hang down to the ground. Draw your hands to your shins, halfway lift. Then bend into your knees, bring your fingertips down to the ground, and come down into a ball pose. So from ball pose, you can draw your heels up into your sit bones. Let your belly draw in away from your thighs. For a little added challenge, take your nose down to your knees, and you can wrap one or both arms around your legs. Feel the little shake and quake of your feet as you find your balance. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, release your hands, come down to your seat. So you can start in just an easy pose. Interlace your fingers and press your palms up to the ceiling. Allow everything to get long on the inhale. And then send a big emptying breath out. So draw the soles of your feet together. Let your knees butterfly open. You can take your hands to your feet and lift your chest tall. If this is plenty for your inner thighs, stay here. If you'd like a little bit more, fold forward. Allow your chest to move towards your toes, then round your upper back and release your head. Invite this stretch to come into your hips and use your exhales to deepen the pose. Good. This is a pose that's really great if you have a lot of stiffness in your hips or you need your low back to stretch out. If you had a really long day at work or you've been stuck in a chair or in the car, this is just a nice, juicy pose to release all those points of tension. Take another full inhale, full exhale. Ride your next breath in all the way up to a seat and extend your legs long in staff pose. So again, you can rock a little bit side to side until you find your sit bones to anchor. Engage your legs so that you're long. Lift up through your torso, reach your arms up as the extension of that line of energy. Then on your exhale, hinge at your hips and fold. Your hands can drop wherever they need to, either on your shins, on your ankles, or on your feet. Pull your chest forward on an inhale. Let your belly draw in. On your exhale, crease at your hips. Bow to your depth. Our ability to forward fold is different from body to body, so it's not that important that you go all the way flat. Instead, look for a manageable stretch in your hamstrings. If it causes you to hold your breath, it's probably a little too far. You can soften your knees or back out of the fold just a little bit. Good. Take another full inhale. Deepen to your personal depth in this pose on exhale. Another breath in. Another breath out. On your next inhale, rise up. Come to Sukhasana or easy pose. Sometimes I call it crisscross yoga sauce. You're just sitting in a crisscross fashion. You probably have a natural tendency to put one leg in front or the other one in front. Go with what feels easy in your body. Sit up really tall, reach your arms up, and then to your right, one final twist. Take your left hand to your right knee. Use your back hand like a second spine to lift tall. Turn over your back shoulder and finish the twist on your exhale. Nice. On your inhale, come back through center, reach up. Exhale, twist over to your left, right hand to left knee. Back hand helps to anchor you as you inhale. Twist your torso and gaze over your back shoulder on exhale. Good. Last time, inhale, reach up through center, get really tall. Then seal your palms. Anjali Mudra, the prayer hands come to heart center. Let your eyes come to close. Come into some deep breath. Feel the roots of you pressing down, a small drawing in of the pelvic floor, a gentle drawing back and up of the belly center. Invite your chest to lift up into the Anjali Mudra. Grow the back of your neck long so your chin is just slightly tucked. We'll take a couple breaths here to close, just to come into a meditative seat, a little bit of peace of mind, and a lot of ease for your body. Every inhale can be an expansion down into the basin of the pelvis and a little bit wider into the ribs. And every exhale can be a releasing, a relaxing, a softening. Again, like that, the breath travels low and wide and in 360 degrees around your torso. The exhales are softness, lightness, ease. One more breath in. Last breath out. If you have the time, you're welcome to take Shavasana or a longer, extended meditation. If this is all the time that you have, allow your head to bow towards the work that you've done. with gratitude for making the time to do something really good for your body today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm really glad that you made the time for yourself today. If you'd like to learn more about me, you can head over to juliamarieyoga.com. But I really hope you'll head over to wellnessplus.tv. Right now, we have a fantastic opportunity for the month of October. You can tune in and get a free 7-day trial of videos like this and more. So special content to ensure that you're living your best life. So thank you so much. Namaste.
With hundreds of videos that you can stream on virtually any device to help you reduce stress, lose weight, or just improve your health and well-being overall. At wellnessplus.tv, we are dedicated to helping you on your health and wellness journey. Join wellnessplus.tv to find hundreds of videos to help you improve the health of your body and your mind. wellnessplus.tv. Get well, feel better.